Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olu and today I'm going to be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1 Episode 6, and the name of the episode is called Freezed. Is it Freezed or Fitz? Freezed. Is it Freezed? Freezed. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the video.
Thing is, no one exactly knows what happened to the crying man that summer. Some say that he drowned in the lake.
Stop scaring those kids.
Actually, they say if you're quiet and listen real hard, you can still hear him crying.
No. We can hear you,
Mr.
okay?
Cross, that was like the worst crying man ever.
Really? I thought it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, something's gonna happen and it's gonna die.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
A humming sound. Stay here. I'm gonna take a look around the campground.
What humming?
Where's Mr. Cross going?
He's just trying to scare us. So lame.
No, it's not.
Tommy, I know you like...
The cop is levitating. Oh shit.
Everyone to the truck now!
Go!
Oh. Whoa. It's like someone with electrical powers and stuff. Is this someone? I don't know. Why do I say someone with electrical powers? I don't know why.
Mr. Cross!
I think he's dead.
on, guys.
Okay.
Let's go look for him.
We should just go back.
Oh. He's levitated. Wow. What happened to him?
Working up a good sweat there, sir?
I don't sweat. I glisten.
All that's left is the blood sample.
You should know, I'm not a fan of getting poked.
Tell me, sir, have you been feeling under the weather lately?
Why?
I just noticed from your chart that you're not due for a general physical for another 3 months.
I made a mistake. Took a call from my physical therapist. Asked how I was feeling. I said a little rusty.
Oh.
Next thing you know, I'm wired to this hamster wheel.
Exactly.
Well, you can officially tell your physical therapist that you're fit as their proverbial fiddle, especially for a man of your age.
Man of my
Oh.
age. That's something you say to an old person.
How old is he again? I don't know how old is he, so. But anyways.
Sorry, Fitz. It's close, but it's just not right.
Really? Because Agent Coulson had no problems.
It's an ounce too heavy. Lose the ounce.
Yeah, okay, on it.
Okay.
Lose the ounce.
They're gonna make fun of him.
Ward.
Oh
I
shit.
could shoot the legs off a flea from 500 yards. As long as it's not windy.
Oh, I think in my mind I was like, oh, maybe they forgave her or something.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be laughing a whole lot if you were living in Ward's doghouse.
You made the rounds. Apologize to us all. What more could he ask?
I don't know. I have been busting my ass, memorizing every S.H.I.E.L.D. protocol manual, following every order. Yes, sir. No, sir. I even let them tag me like a stray dog. I was trying to protect my boyfriend.
You know, we all make mistakes. I don't care. Who cares about your ex-boyfriend?
It's not like I'm comparing.
It was like, okay, no one cares, but you care, okay, Fitz?
Ward was here. Let me guess, the night-night pistol again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he said it was off by an ounce.
Of course he did. I'm Agent Grant Ward, and I could rupture your spleen with my left.
Pinky.
Hey, hustle up and grab your gear. We're on a mission.
They're making fun of him.
Poor silly Fitz. He mistakenly left a dummy round in the pistol. Should be proper now.
Great.
Great.
Thanks.
The leader's name was Adam Cross. Apparently he said he heard something in the woods, went to check it out. That's where the electrostatic anomaly occurred.
The battery blew straight up through the hood.
Landed over here. Hell of a force to create that kind of trajectory.
I don't get it. Seems to me like this electroshock thingy was some freak lightning strike. I mean, why call us? What's the big... Never mind.
He's floating.
So sad a man died this way, and yet so amazing.
FitzSimmons, any idea what could cause an effect like this?
Well,
It's the solid
judging by
hypothesis.
the horizontal
Perhaps
electrical
nanobatteries.
discharge.
Time.
One by.
Any idea what could cause an effect like this?
Well, if I know.
No.
Could it be someone from your uber secret index?
There's no one on the index with this type of power.
That we know of.
Exactly.
Whoever or whatever's responsible.
What is she saying? She's saying something.
His forehead. Look at that endothelial discoloration.
Yeah, same
Don't
as
go
what
closer
happened
to it.
On the truck.
Oh shit! Something just happened.
Free.
Because maybe the what is it called? The electric something passed through her.
Adam Cross, single, no kids, originally from Wrigley, Pennsylvania. Phys ed teacher at the local high school, and varsity baseball coach, and troop leader, and volunteer firefighter. This guy makes Captain America look like the dude.
What about a criminal record? Restraining order? Something that might give us a suspect?
Nada, not even a parking ticket. I skimmed all his posts, anyone linked to his pages, hoping for
He
a
has
crazy
nothing.
ex or superpowered stalker, and he's clean.
Everybody looks clean on their first go-around.
Ward's right. We're missing something. Dig deeper. You've been pretty tough.
I don't
on
like
it.
you, Word.
You lied to
I
us.
don't like you. My body's just like I don't want you to talk. Move out of the.
The background she ran on Cross is a good start. Put it up on the server. I want May to have a look when she's done with her interrogation.
You didn't do shit. What are you guys looking at her? Oh, I'm looking at him like
Have
that
a
for.
cookie.
Oh.
What's Fitz doing out there?
He detected a strange energy coming off the body.
He's afraid of it, isn't he?
It's the smell.
There's no shame in it, Fitz. It's perfectly natural to be afraid.
No. Do you remember the last time you brought a dead thing into the lab?
Oh, not this stupid cat again. And it's
They're just like.
Guys!
Uh.
Can we please?
They was arguing about something. I like that. Okay.
Looks like a burnt baked potato.
Oh, look at his brain.
that's what happens when it's hit with close to 2,000 megajoules of electrostatic energy. That's almost double the power of a lightning bolt.
Kid's clean. You figure out why the body was floating?
Not yet.
It's happening again.
It's science, Fitz. I have
No,
to dissect
it says
something.
it's happening
satellite's picking
again.
up another electrostatic event, not 20 kilometers from here.
Fitz, what's the latest reading?
We're at 324 megajoules and growing stronger. Dangerous territory, sir.
There's a farmhouse a mile north of you, right at the center of the signal. That's gotta be it.
Okay. Then who's doing it then? I think it's someone that can.
The electrostatic
walk.
signal, it seemed to pulse
You know?
and disappear.
We need a shortcut.
And then he's floating too. I said he. What? I don't know who's in the bond or something. So.
Door's barred from the inside.
I hope so.
We could ram it with the truck.
Wasting time. Moving. I love May, okay?
Scan the perimeter. Whoever did this could have gotten
Who's
far.
attacking them? Like, literally. Why?
Another burn mark on the forehead.
No sign of anyone. No tracks. No vehicles down the road.
Look at the opening
I think I found something you might want to see first.
on his head. You know,
The
like
guy who
when
owns the farm's name
something.
is Frank Whalen. He's a volunteer firefighter
Firefighter.
at the same station house as our first victim, Adam Cross.
Our two victims know each other.
They were both responders
When
when
something,
aliens crashed
you know,
in New
like
York.
when you get shot or something like that, it goes in instead of like erupting. Like, you know,
Looking for a
you can
killer.
feel like something goes in. But like, look at the wound on his head. It feels like something was coming out. Those are the what is that thing called? The Shatari's Captain, the first Avengers movie.
Sky, what'd you find out about the firehouse?
It turns out they sent an engine to New York with a dozen volunteers after the Shatari invasion, including Cross and Whalen.
I remember that thing. That was like the only. Wasn't the only.
Let's just make sure we get to those firefighters.
It was like the only
before
thing I
anyone else
watched.
does. And Phil, Coulson with S.H.I.E.L.D. We were on the ground with you in New York.
S.H.I.E.L.D. Right. What's this all about?
We'd like to ask you a few questions. Take a look around.
Something is happening. He's the one. Look at
going
his
on?
eyes.
What are you looking for?
Initially, I thought these were entry wounds, as if from a gunshot, but they're not.
Exactly. Because of the way. No,
exit
no.
wound.
Because of the way the wound looks. It looks like something was coming outside. It was spread. The flesh was like spreading open. The first one too, when she was like looking closer to it, you felt like something was coming outside.
You okay, Mr. Diaz?
Actually, I'm actually not feeling so hot.
Cover the back door. Nobody comes in or out.
That humming noise, you hear that?
Oh.
I don't. Were you in New York with Mr. Cross and Mr. Whalen after the Chitauri invasion?
Come on, you don't hear that?
Whatever you're doing, make it stop.
He's not doing anything.
Where's the weapon?
The what?
Coulson, I found it.
It's a Chitauri helmet.
It's not a weapon. Yeah, it caused a cranial discharge.
What are you doing with the helmet?
What, the alien thing? It's a souvenir! Ah! Not again.
Answer the question, Mr. Diaz. What are you doing with the helmet?
The first time anyone's touched it since New York was a couple nights ago.
Why?
It had rust all over it. We were cleaning it.
That wasn't rust.
Oh, shit.
May, don't touch it. Sir, he's not using a weapon, he's infected. I think the helmet was the source of an alien virus.
All we did was clean it, I swear. Me, Frankie, and Adam, we were bored on the third shift, so we decided to clean it.
Oh, so there was no one there. My bad. I didn't think about that. So it was just a virus, and then their body was overloading with, I think the virus was like spreading, and then I think it was creating electrical shock or something like that. And then their body was like, you know what? I gotta discharge this, and then that's what happened. Maybe.
Listen to me. I've been where you are right now. So please believe me when I tell you, you don't have to be afraid.
But you came back to life, though.
About your job. Gets pretty dangerous, doesn't it? Mine too. I got hurt once. Pretty bad.
But you know, he's showing his empathy to him, and he's assuring. I think he's assuring like it's okay.
Seconds, but
I don't know.
I know it was more than
I don't know
that.
what I'm talking about. Like, he's assuring him like everything's gonna be okay, because at the end of the day, there's nothing they can do about that. You know.
I was there. What's it like? It's beautiful.
What? His body's trying to like discharge the energy. I think some of them is like carrying the virus.
Oh, clean, no traces of electrostatic energy.
What about the other firefighters?
They'll be quarantined and observed at a S.H.I.E.L.D. biohazard facility.
If what you suspect is true, that this is a virus, then those firefighters could be infected, and they're gonna need a cure. Find one.
She's gonna come up with it.
Yes, sir.
What's our ETA?
3:37 West Africa time.
Gonna be a long 4 hours and 26 minutes.
You okay?
Oh, because what he was like saying to that man.
You want to talk about your physical?
Nothing to tell.
It's
My
good.
physical therapist requested it.
I think because like literally like this man died. I think that's why it was like, yeah, it was like a magical place, and it's like, okay, we keep talking about Tahiti.
Could you come down to the lab?
I'll be right there.
And then she's like worried about him, like, wait, you are not the Phil I know, but something's different about you.
Oh, what am I looking for exactly?
Wait for it.
What was that?
A groundbreaking discovery. I believe the firefighters initially contracted the virus when they cleaned the helmet, the friction activating some long-decaying Chitauri organism.
Hang on. These cells are from the bodies of the firefighters?
Brain cells, yes, the last vestiges of the
The
infection.
virus can move from person to person.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
How it spreads. Not through the air or through direct fluid transfer, but through electric static shock.
That's what happened when she went closer to the body in the first scene. The first guy.
Is there something wrong?
I'm so sorry, Gemma.
Now you have to come up with the antidote.
How much time does she have?
Based on when the firemen were infected, how quickly their symptoms manifested, 2 hours at most.
That's enough time, right? I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. has dozens of labs and
But
scientists
no,
working on
like
this
they
thing,
were like
weren't they?
talking about like, oh yeah, I cleaned. That was like, wait, 2 hours.
There's only one person on this plane capable of finding a solution for this. And I'm willing to bet my life that she will.
She's just a kid.
2 hours.
Fast and efficient, the perfect delivery mechanism.
But like to do something, you need the virus itself. Oh shit.
I wanted it to be a person. Some superpowered psychopath. Someone I could hurt. Someone I could punish. That I could do. What I can't do is protect you guys from stuff I can't even see.
But that's what S.H.I.E.L.D. is all about, right?
I'm sorry, Coulson. I've been ordered to inform you that if you have infected cargo, you need to dump it.
Dump her.
Do you copy me, Coulson? These orders are coming from up top.
I'm sorry, bad connection. Didn't get that last part.
But why is it fast? It's progressing faster. You know, with her rather than the other one, the other guys. I'm sorry, but that's how it feels. Like it took them a while. It took them a while for that to happen, right? It took the virus a while to happen to kill those guys and her, and it says 2 hours for her. Oh, 36 hours ago. 36 hours. Oh, I forgot. I miscalculated for the 36 hours. Okay.
It's the most perfect opportunity for us to see the world. We'd be fools to pass this one up.
I hate it when you use that voice. That's not even how I sound. And you were just afraid of going into the field. And don't you dare act like these last months have been the highlight of your entire pasty life.
Well, when did you become so sun-kissed? Because I'm pretty sure that every minute of every day you've been stuck in a lab right beside me. At the academy, at PsyOps, this plane. You've been beside me the whole damn time.
And doesn't know what to do when she's gone.
You have to fix this.
I don't know how, Fitz. The antibodies from the 3 firefighters aren't strong enough to fight this virus. It's born from alien DNA. Because no one's actually survived this, except
the
Chitauri.
From the inside of the helmet, we can create a vaccine.
Yes! Anti-serum!
Isn't that...
Fitz!
No! You can't be in here!
Too late. It's done.
I think they work good together, and I think that's it. And Fitz, this is the best choice for you. No, I know she's what is her name? Sky. You may like Sky, but like at the end of the day, Simmons is like the best person for you. I'm sorry.
May I do the honors?
And it's gonna...
We did.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Sir, I know the protocol in these circumstances. Could you please tell my dad first? I just think my mom would take it better if it comes from him.
We're not there yet. There's still time.
Would you mind if I had a brief moment alone with Fitz?
Let's go.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh! Oh my god.
What is that? Someone's lowering the cargo hold ramp.
Hey!
Oh, it's alive! It's alive! Simmons! You just... Oh my god. I know she was trying to like protect everyone. Point to her, it's alive!
Find Gemma. Yeah.
Gemma. Oh shit. That was gonna be painful if she hit the water at that speed. She's gonna die. Oh, then okay.
I'm happy you're both alive. Truly. And I realized you were trying to save the team. Don't you ever pull a stunt like that again.
But that's the only thing. You said it. If she stays on the thing, she will die. I think she will blow up the old plane, and then she's thinking about that. If she stays, and then there's no cure, everyone's gonna die eventually.
Why, I suppose now's as good a time as any to tell you that I may have misled you earlier. You see, when I gave you back the night-night pistol, I lied.
I know. I'm Agent Grant Ward. I just jumped out of a plane without a parachute on and saved your life.
Actually, that's not quite it. It's a bit more nasally than that.
So he knew that they gave him
That a medical report?
Mine, actually. Blood work finally came back. I'm perfectly normal. My doctors never requested any tests.
He did it.
I ordered them for myself, but you knew that. Piece of paper is telling me that everything's fine.
But the inside, it doesn't feel fine.
I feel different.
Exactly.
Whether it was 8 seconds or 40, you died. There's no way you can go through a trauma like that and not come out of it changed. The point of these things is to remind us that there is no going back.
It's okay to embrace the person you are right now rather than the person you think you were before, because you went through a lot and then your body was just like, I cannot go through that person again. I need to be something new, okay?
I had the anti-serum, the shoot, everything. I just couldn't get the straps
Fitz,
on.
Please.
And, maybe I couldn't have done the whole
James
Bond.
he was trying to do that so bad. He was trying to jump off the plane.
You're the hero.
They're like this.
Coulson, we've got a bad connection.
Let's press for time.
Bold move. Our chat wasn't exactly private.
They never are.
I don't know what happened to you in New York, if you really flatlined, or if that's just what they tell us when we reach level 7. But whatever did happen doesn't give you license to disobey a direct order from HQ. You keep pulling stunts like that, someone might decide to take this little dream team away from you.
I'd like to see them try.
That doesn't sound like the Phil Coulson I used to know.
Exactly,
No.
he's a different new person.
I suppose it doesn't. Get used to it.
Oh, he's like, you know what? Get used to that. I'm not the person I was before. Don't touch Lola. Exactly. I think him going through all that, like him dying, puts him in the. I think when the way May really puts the way she puts it, like it's okay to move on from the person. You died. Maybe it's 10 minutes or 40 minutes. You died, and that's the thing. You keep looking. It's like, yeah, I'm changed, but it's okay to change. You went through a lot. You went through trauma, and your body was like, no, I don't think I can go back to the person I think I was. I don't know. Maybe that's the way she was trying. Maybe that's the way she put it. But anyways, it was just like, you can tell like she was going through a lot. And what is it called? In my mind, from the opening scene when the Boy Scout, and the way the I don't know how they call them, the guys, the men, it was hearing stuff, and in my mind I thought it was someone was there doing all that kind of shit, but there was no one there, and then I didn't know, I was like, oh, maybe it was someone. I said it when I was watching the scene, I was like, oh, maybe there was someone. I don't know, but there was no one there. It was just his body ejecting the static shock and blowing his brains out, blowing a hole in his head, and it makes you really think that kind of energy. That's a lot of energy, because the energy was affecting everything around him. Anything electric. It was that shit blew the engine, the battery out of the car, and then it was like coming out. Oh my god! It was like the whole time the what is it called? The car. When you see the car, and then it felt like the battery came out of the car. There's like an opening, just how the wound on the head opened, and I was like, oh my, I just thought about that now, because the battery came out from the I don't know, the cover. Is it the cover? Came out of the, and it has the same pattern as the wound on their heads. And I think that's really like a really nice touch to, like, as a metaphor for like what's happening with the scene. And then you just move past it without even thinking about that. And then now it's like, oh my God, that's what happened. The same thing was happening. And then it was like floating. I was floating on the, I don't know, what kind of virus is that? It's alien. So you can just picture that as like, okay, maybe it's a human made stuff, what's alien. And yeah. And Simmons, I said Simmons. And wait, Simmons, right? Yeah, that's her name, Simmons. Ugh. Simmons. I know Simmons. I know a name. I don't know. Fitz and Ward was like, testing the gun, and then it was like, oh yeah, it's quite heavy, but at the same time, I just think like, I don't know. I just think most the gun thingy. It was I don't know, because I don't know what's happening, because like, he wants him to like reduce the ounce. It was quite heavy, and he wants him to reduce it, but like at the same time, it was like, what am I supposed to do now? Nothing. I cannot reduce this. Maybe he can reduce it. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take a lot of work from him, from Fitz. I don't know if he can reduce it or not. But and then he was like, yeah, you gotta reduce it, and left, and then making fun of him, and then Sky was like laughing, and it's like, oh, this is the laugh. This is the first time I've seen you laugh since what happened. And then it makes you really think, like, they forgive her, they forgive Sky for everything that happened, because at the end of the day, it felt like she wasn't doing it to sabotage them from the last episode. Like, she wasn't doing anything to sabotage them. She wasn't doing anything. She was just doing it to get information on who she is and who is her parent, because she knows this is where she can get all our information from. And now I get it. And then I was like, okay, that's something. And then what's her name? Simmons walking in. I was like, oh, what are you talking about? And then they were like, oh, and she did the same thing. She was like making fun of him. I'm Agent Wood, da 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 da. And then they were all laughing together. I think at the same time, like, you can see Fitz was like Sky. And I was like, not because of anything. I'm just rooting for her and Simmons, because like I think not because of like they fit, like it was like this, they're like this regardless of like if they wanted to be friends, but like they're like, they know each other, they complement each other, and I think that's the best thing, and then them talking about that, and then they're making fun of, and then they're making fun of like what is it called, Ward, and then Ward coming in, and then she gave us like, oh, I'm so sorry, Fitz can be quite forgetful, this is it, and it's like, yeah, it's good now. I was like, oh shit, she lied to you, but it wasn't that. Wait, is that it? What is it called? I think sometimes like I don't know, because like when you watch it, it doesn't, for me, I think the message for me sometimes, like when you watch something like this, it makes you feel like, because the message keeps telling you like it's okay to be a different person than the person you were before, it's okay to change, it's okay to like be something new, it's okay to reinvent yourself, and to see to think, I don't know, to change the way you think you can behave, your characters, and you may, I don't know, it's about like ego death. You can let your ego go, and then you can be someone new, what is it called, new something, new beginning, that kind of stuff. And I think it's fun for him. It's like he has conflict within himself of who he is before and who he is now. Because like before, you can tell it can be like a hard person and just like, yeah, it's okay, I'm gonna follow protocol now. That's what protocol is, and she's gonna die. Because now he wants to save her instead of like letting the protocol rule his decision of letting her go. But now it's like, yeah, I have to save this. I have to save this person. I have to save her. And I think that's why he's having conflict within. Oh, who am I? It was like, so I think something is wrong with me. Why am I not following protocol? Why am I not being the person I was before? And I think it makes you. And then the second death came when the second death happened, and it makes you really see through why did that happen? Why? And then in my mind, I thought it was like someone. I thought it was like someone doing it, and I thought someone came to see him, and then he died. But like it was the same thing. And then I was like, okay, that was something. Oh, it was no one, and then it has the same. It was like the same spot. Something came out of his head. I don't know, electric shock, something like that came out of his head. And then because when you look at the guy from the firefighter, it's like the firefighter, right? And then you can tell his face because they were like, I think it's like 2 hours. Wait, 30. He says 36 hours for Simmons, right? Plus 2, she has 2 hours left to leave, right? 24 hours. I don't know, but I think that was like a day and some. Yeah, a day and some fucking, I don't know, a day and a half or something. And I think that virus really spreads really fast, and that works really fast too, because when you can look at the guy was like his eyes and everything, it felt like the virus was like working hard. I don't know how the virus works. The virus does the virus use the iron in his blood to do that? But anyways, and then because when he was like talking and because when the pots the frying pan was floating, and then what is his name, Phil Coulson, pulling out his guns and say, what were you doing? Put that stuff that in my mind. I want to get mad at him, but at the same time I was like, okay, I don't have to, because he has to pull out. He doesn't know what's gonna happen. He can be telepathic. He may have telekinesis powers, and I think that's what I was thinking too. Was like, maybe this man has telekinesis power. That's why he could lift the pan on, but up. My bad, up, and it wasn't that. It was just like the virus was like walking, and everything around him is like I don't know how that works, but it was working though. I don't know, because it's not magnetic, right? But he's not magnetic. The guy's not magnetic, but it is electricity. So it's using every is it neurons? No, it's like static stuff around him to lift the stuff up. So it's using the electricity around the pot. I don't know, to lift the pot up. I don't know, but something was happening there, and then. Them talking about like, I've been where you have before, it's okay, and then how, and then you can tell the way May was like listening in. It was like, something is wrong, something has changed. He's not the same guy I know before, and then that happening and everything happening, because you can tell. I think it's like foreshadowing. When something's gonna happen to someone, there's gonna be a specific thing that happens in the scene that pinpoint, like. It's like zoomed in, and then there's the way they zoomed in on Simmons. You can tell like, oh yeah, something's gonna happen to her next, because you can tell, And then they were like talking, and way Coulson was like, oh shit, that just lift up, And she was like talking about like the way I don't know what she was talking about science wise, but. She was like talking about something, but I don't know science wise. But anyways, yeah. And then he closed the door on her. But like, I felt like that's the only way he could save everyone, so they can't be contaminated. So that's it. Fitz and Simmons, the way I think they have the dynamic, they work together well. They work so well together. They have this, I don't know, this chemistry of like walking together in the same space, and then you can tell like they really care for each other. You know, they may argue on and on, but it wasn't the argue of like, oh yeah, you know, cursing someone else. Just like, no, I'm not stepping into that place. There's a dead body in here, okay? And then they're like arguing about the sheep or what is it called? It was like talking to her about a cat. Like you brought a cat in here the other day. I think she was doing something on the cat. I was like, what are you doing? Literally, my mind was like, why did she bring a cat in here? A cat? Why would she do that? And you can tell like he's not stepping into that place. And I think he really do care about her. It was like, yeah, this is it. You have always been with me in the academy. Everywhere we go, now we're here, and now you want to die? No, that's not gonna happen. You are not dying on me right now, and we are not doing that. And I think that's the thing. He was so afraid. He was not because of anything. He was so afraid to lose her because she has always been with him for I don't know for how long he has known her. And I think the fear of losing her at that time, it does not like that. And I think that's when you can tell like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose her. And then he couldn't take it. So and that's why. And then when like arguing about like the because I said it before, they need a sample of the virus. They need something from the virus. Oh, maybe they do. I think they already had the virus because like Coulson was talking to this guy on the, you know, it was like, what about the sample of the virus I sent to you? So they had the sample of the virus already. They just need something. And then we're talking. Simmons and Fitz were talking about someone who's immune to that or something like that. And then they paused, and then it's like, oh my God, the Chitauri, I think they have the same thing, but they are what is it called? Immune to that. So that's why then Fitz running up to go get the helmet and then coming back, and then everyone's like, where you going? And then he opening the door, and then it makes like, yeah, you are not dying on me. No, not today. And then them testing that shit out, and it was just that. And I really do appreciate like him. He's gonna stand up for her as long as he's alive, because I don't know what's gonna happen next. But when they test the antivirus, you know, and then the thing floated, she lost all hopes. She was like, oh my God, this shit is not working. None of this is working. Why would this happen? And she's like, oh yeah, you gotta tell my dad first. Did you say that? Yeah. Like, you gotta tell my dad first, and I think my dad is gonna take it more than he can tell my mom, you know? I think that's what she was like. And then she was like, I need to talk to Fitz alone. That's really crazy, you know? And then she hit this man with the fire extinguisher, you know? That's gonna give him a concussion or some shit. That's really painful, you know. That's a heavy type of stuff. People keep hitting people with stuff left and right. You know, you can break someone's car with that. What are you doing? But anyways, he didn't pass out though, because if you have passed out, she would have fell down, and she was like, you know, fell through the water. And I know it's gonna be painful because you don't have any cushion. The water's not, you know, when you the force you get when you, I don't know if they gotta force you get when the impact of that, of you and the water, it's gonna be painful. And I don't know, maybe she could break something. And then him waking up was like, wow, what are you doing? Like, literally, it's okay. I was like, I want him to, you can see, I want him to point at the thing, like, it's alive, you know? When she's like, no, just point at the shit, it's alive. Why are you saying it's alive, you know? But, and then Fitz, Ward jumping out the plane to catch her, and then the energy dispersed, like, I don't know, whatever, because I'm ready to move. Yeah, and then the energy dispersed, and then him, you know, them talking about Fitz and Coulson and May talking about what happened and that, and I think that's why he's so not disappointed with it. You know, I think it's just it felt different. It felt like something is wrong with him. Like he doesn't feel like the person he was. And I think I said it, like being the person you was, the person you think you were before may be a bad person. I'm just saying. But the person you are now shows empathy, shows love, and shows like he cares about his fellow group members. He knows he cares about his team now, because because the person you think you were before may not be that person you are right now, because the person you are may be a crew sometimes, and because I think the person he is right now cares about everyone and cares about saving their lives. Because when they say and then they were like talking about like, oh, what are we supposed to do now? Ward was like talking to him. Maybe I jumped that. Ward was like talking to him like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to like follow the, and it's like, no, we are still on the thing. We are going to save her. And then that's when the alarm goes off. Like she's trying to jump off. Someone opened the plane door and stuff like that. I said, yeah, whatever. Someone opened it, and then it's like, oh my God, that's why. And then he felt like something is wrong within himself. Like, oh my God, he cared so much, but at the same time, he was I don't know, maybe he was put in there because he's like, yeah, we are going to find a cure. And that happened, and it's like, you don't ever do that again, But it was just, it makes you really, really do see Coulson from his point of view now, like he cares, but he just needs to like calm down sometimes. I know you can't put fear into people like that. That's not fair though. But anyways, yeah, the guy coming in is like, oh, that's all you can come up. I said that's all you can come up with. The network is like really, the network is bad. It's like, yeah, so it's like, wait, someone can take away your this group you have right now, and then Coulson said let them. And I can tell, like, literally he's fighting to the bone for these people, because the person he is right now cares about these people now, is caring for them, and that's something, and I really do like this. And I don't know, I'm still finding a way to, like, maybe because I'm still seeing Ward as the person I saw him from the beginning. So I just need to like really calm myself down and say, okay, let me just give Ward a chance. Is giving me the opportunity to like really like him, because when it was like talking to S.H.I.E.L.D about like, I don't know how to protect you from something I don't know. I don't know all this. I can protect you from some like a man, or like someone human wise, but I don't know how to protect you from this. And I think I'm really seeing him as a person who really do care about them. So yeah, and I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Olu, and if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye.